domains. It's going to use that in order to come back to the website and be able to build that resume that I was talking about initially. It's going to be creating that resume completely on its own for the job that I was speaking about. So to see no hands, it's doing this completely automated. Marketing AI ops that has a skill set here on the side.
Welcome. Today we're exploring ChatGPT Agent, OpenAI's brand new automation tool. Our goal, teach you how to master prompting the agent clearly and effectively. We'll show this through a practical use case, transforming a generalized resume into a professional, ATS-friendly version. We'll feed the agent a PDF of resume best practices for AI marketing and operations roles, instructing it to optimize my resume automatically using the recruiter-approved layouts at rxresu.me. This edited walkthrough highlights every critical step. The agent prompter custom GPT used here is linked below. Open it and follow along. Ready? Let's dive in.
Good morning, everyone. As stated in the announcements, we're going to be going over the ChatGPT agent tool that just came out from OpenAI. In terms of agenda of how we're going to be doing that, first, we're going to be starting off using a custom GPT I created specifically for prompting to ChatGPT Agent tool. So I'm going to show you guys how I do that prompting with that custom GPT to create the prompt for ChatGPT Agent. It has a lot of the correct formatting and how to get it to basically do whatever task it is you're prompting it to do in one iteration, because if you don't prompt it correctly, it can take multiple prompts in order to complete the same task that you're trying to do. Lastly, I just want to say what the use case is going to be for today, so you guys know. I'm going to be taking my resume alongside some jobs that were potential good fits, and I'm going to have the agent take my resume, take the best formatting practices I have on a PDF for positions that are set to be good to apply to, and then it's going to create me a resume on the website and build it completely from scratch. It's really, really cool. I've seen it deployed myself before this workshop, and as you guys can tell, this is one use case where I could potentially use this to do all sorts of stuff. And yeah, let's get to it. To let you guys know, so as I said, attaching my resume and then some jobs that are a good fit and the best resume practices for those jobs. And so the goal is I want to create a prompt to take my resume and make the best possible resume for one of the jobs on it, which is marketing AI ops, and use the online service X-Resume because it's open source and so we can access it without having any paywalls. And I'm going to have it log into my Google account in order to do so, to log into that service. And I'm just saying the first action it should do is log into my Google account so that it has full access to doing this task. So it's basically going to create a resume for me from scratch for a specific job type, and using this online service without any external interference from me besides the login. So I'm going to hit enter, and this, as I said, this tool that I'm using is called Agent Prompter, is something that I developed as a custom GPT that has a rank that's the best prompting practices for ChatGPT Agent that can transfer whatever initial concept you have into super well formatted prompts for ChatGPT Agent. So I'm going to hit enter. It's going to think. Moves it forward. This. So it's basically asking me who would this resume be for, and I'm saying people that hiring. So it's pretty that. And the goal here basically is to create one prompt that will allow to do a single run with ChatGPT Agent, because if you don't specify all the steps, it's to say keep running until I tell you otherwise, stop, and then every new interaction costs a use. And so the idea behind this custom GPT is that you can do whatever you're setting out to do in one use. This is technically going to use two, as I'm going to log into Drive, and outside of that, we'll have any more uses. So that is asking you, this is a multi-step process, I'm going to say yes, and to use the context of the insert form to create that multi-step process. Yes, signing into my account plus this service. So now I'm going to input the service. This is also something, if you guys ever want to use this, I've tested this out. ChatGPT Agent can use the service pretty well. It's open source. And basically can build resumes that are really super professional ones and take control of the browser. So let's see what that. So she can be running right now. I'll say try back. Sensitive info is A6. Let's see. Pause before finish. No. Do not pause except for when I log into I'm seeing if this looks good. Restart right now. Okay, so now I am in agent mode. I attached these two PDFs alongside the prompt that was generated from that agent prompter, and it's starting the process right now. As you see, it's opening up this website. It's going to prompt me to log in with Google. I'm going to say I understand. And just for this part, I'm going to remove my screen just because there's going to be some sensitive info. Okay, so now in theory, I should have logged into my Google account. Okay. So now it's going to be parsing those PDFs that I gave in order to get the context needed to run on this website. So it's now logged into the website. It's going to parse both of these PDFs and my resume, run through these. It's using, right now it's looking at that job match file that basically has the best practices for resumes. It's going to use that in order to come back to the website and be able to build out that resume that was taught initially. While this runs, if you guys have any questions, let me know. But as you're watching here, it's going to be creating that resume completely on its own for the job that I was speaking about. So to see no hands, it's doing this completely automated. You can see all the previous iterations that I did. You'll be able to see it's going to be opening this up. We'll see what person is seeing. I don't know if anyone has asked this already, but this also working by pasting URL for the job itself. No, so literally all I did was I just gave it a PDF with best practices for certain job resumes, and I said for executives, growth marketing and AOS resume builder. So on this job match PDF, I had the best practices for that specific job in terms of how you can construct a resume for it. And it just looked at my resume and it said, hey, this is, let me click on this. This is how I can best create that resume using this service. So that's all it's doing. But what I'm going to be using this for personally the next couple of days, and I can share this starting this workshop I'm going to take. And so as we may have seen, those 5 resumes there. I'm going to take those 5 resumes and apply it to 1,000 jobs to see what's possible using ChatGPT Agent. And then basically just log in using my Google account for Indeed or something with all 5 resume types, with all 5 job types. But yeah, in the meantime, I just wanted to talk about the next workshop I'll be doing. It's going to be doing a combination of ChatGPT ChatGPT Agent alongside Lovable. If you guys know the service Lovable, it's a website where you can generate websites using prompting. And so my goal is to use ChatGPT Agent to create the website using Lovable. Here's an example. So if you can see, this is for marketing AI ops. It has the skill set here alongside my education and experiences, all done purely with AI. So I just wanted you guys to see that. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate all of your guys' support. It's really been awesome. I'm excited to keep on learning and working with you guys. I hope that you guys have a great Thursday. See you guys in the next one.